Jesus Santoro. Ms. Abrams, on this case, the defense counsel is requesting a reset. Have you had a chance to talk to the defense? All right, if you'll just let her know the reason for your request for a continuance, and it'll be fine. All right, on this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've
So-
already conferred with defense counsel and he informed me of what he requests from the court.
All right, so when are you asking it to be recalled? Okay, all right. Oh, yes. Ms. Ferguson, could I have a 30-day reset?
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second, Judge.
Hey, we try.
June 10th, Judge.
All right, well, you know what, of course, my mom always says that other than being at home, where's the most time you spend your place at work? And so the cases we deal with on a daily basis, if you're having a hard day, hopefully you see the flowers and it makes you smile. And then you can say, you know, life is beautiful, you know? Oh, we did. You know, she always says, this is the best Mother's Day, or this is the best Christmas, this is the best birthday. So I wasn't there for Mother's Day, but I always go for her birthday. It's April 22nd. So it's sort of
Excuse me.
an overlap. Yeah.
Could you keep this for defense
Yeah.
counsel?
And
Should be.
usually when I leave, I'll put a card underneath her pillow. So when I leave and I'm on my way back, and then when she finally goes to bed, she'll call me. All right, so we're gonna have you come back on June 10th, okay? All right, thanks for dressing appropriately for court. If you'll have a seat, once your attorney brings you the reset form and you sign it, then it'll be done. All right, and so what I can tell you is I'm looking at the allegations in your motion. I don't take any of it as true, but you better stop, all right? All right, thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Okay,
All right, who's here on Sergio Garcia?
that's me, Judge, and we are ready.
All right,
Go ahead.
Mr. Garcia?
It was going to be a contested MTR, but the state is going to withdraw the MTR.
And state, what's the reason for withdrawing?
Come to a proposed agreement, Your Honor, on the term of the MTR. Well, this is just my notes.
I don't have the withdrawal sheet.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I wasn't on this quite yet.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. So how's it going?
It's going. How are you?
All right. So have you already went on your trip, or is it coming up?
It's coming up. So we went on a CLE about phones, which was very interesting. All about phones and the metadata and
Mhm.
the dumps. And so that was very interesting.
Tell them to get that for discovery quickly. How can you receive it quicker than what they're doing?
Yeah. But then we're going to go to Mississippi in January.
Oh, what do you got? Which part of Mississippi?
We're going to go to Biloxi. We gamble.
Oh, well, good luck.
I called her.
Yeah.
She's putting it up now for you.
All right, thank you.
I'll sign it.
All right, so what's the reason for your withdrawal?
So Ms. Jones called me on Friday. We had previously set this for a contested, I guess, after some further investigation. We reached an agreement that they would withdraw the MTR. We would alter and amend, put it for IOP and a no contact order. That was more suitable with the evidence that they had.
All right. Probation. On this case, do you need an updated TAP evaluation? All right, so Ms. Christian,
Yes.
based upon what I'm reviewing and the motion to revoke, I do have concerns with the drug use.
Okay. You need to talk to us?
So the TAP evaluation is going to be in custody.
Okay.
My understanding that should be relatively quick.
Alfredo Campos.
So I'm gonna alternate man a TAP evaluation, follow TAP and results, because I don't know if they're gonna
Recommend anything
Yes.
or something?
And then, Ms. Abrams, I'm gonna ask for 120 sober meetings and 120 days upon release. So that'll be a TAP evaluation in custody. Follow TAP results, plus 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I just don't know why I didn't pass it anyway, that's the thing. At that time, I was taking medicine for a broken tooth.
Mhm.
And I did go to a meat market to get antibiotics, my face was sore.
So here's the thing, when you're on probation, and this is what I tell everybody, everyone, please whisper. Your life is not your own, right? So anytime you take any type of medications, you need to make sure that a prescription is given to probation. So when they test you, they can see whether or not that medication will cause any type of false positives. And here's the other thing. I don't know what's going on between you and the complainant that's listed. Sure.
I have no idea who that's. I've never heard that before.
Well, that's good for you. So you don't need to be around that complainant, okay? So what you're on probation for, if your probation were revoked, and I'm sure your counsel has told you this, you're looking at life in prison. So don't step wrong.
No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I've got my driver's license, I got a vehicle, and the only way I found out about this warrant was I actually got pulled over and the officer was gonna let me go with the warrant.
But then
But then
that's,
he thought that I had a warrant, but I was surprised, just surprised as anything.
okay.
I just. Just I'm scared out there. I'm
Okay,
walking on thin ice, so I walk every step I take.
all right. So here's the thing, if anything goes wrong and you feel like you have some issues with anything, all you have to do is, in this court, all you have to do is let your probation officer know.
Yeah, I understand.
And if that doesn't happen, you can come in here and let me know, okay? You wanted to address something?
Yes, Judge, I just wanted to confirm that, you wanted the no contact also in the amended condition.
Yes, yes, no contact with the complainant.
Thank you, Judge. And if I could get my withdrawal for whenever.
Ah, yes, you can. Let me see where I put it. Paper is being, here we are. You know, when you have so much on your desk, paper starts
It
disappearing.
does, like that sock in the dryer.
Oh, yeah, it's like, what do you call it? What do they say when things disappear? Who's doing it? The fairies or something? Yes. Okay, let's not bring tummy knockers up in here. That's very scary. All right. All right, thank you so much. I love your pen.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and Ms. Christian,
Yes,
if for some reason you believe the TAP evaluation is taking too long in custody, you can come back.
I'll let you know, Judge.
All right, thank you.
I need it.
Okay,
That's actually better than I thought.
all right.
Our education is up there.
Raul Lopez?
Ready, Honor. We have an interpreter.
All right. Hello. Hi. So, Mr. Lopez, is your client a US citizen or no?
He is not a citizen, Your Honor.
Do you have an immigration attorney?
Oh, we're gonna request one from the MAC.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
Almost gathered all evidence except defendants was submitted to a SANE exam that has been submitted to the lab. I need to check with the lab to see if they have finished testing that and provide the results of that to defense, along with confirming victims' interview at Child Safe and making that available for defense to review.
All right. And was there any CPS records?
Yes, there were, and those are available. I don't know if defense has those or not, but if he doesn't, we can provide. I can make a copy. I don't have them right now, but I can make one and have one ready for him.
All right. And do you need me to sign a protective order?
I will print one up for you, yes, Your Honor.
Norma, recall this case for, I'm going to recall you for July 28th. And that will give your attorney chance to speak to immigration. And
Thank you,
that will
Judge.
give the state, if there's any type of DNA evidence, the chance to at least have that available. Do you
Thank you,
have
Judge.
any? You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No,
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 0027446 State versus Guillermo Mendoza III. Can I have parties announced?
Andrew Harrison, state.
I'm held up for Guillermo Mendoza III, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Mendoza?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution of $60 to Texas DPS and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a top evaluation, 10 days in the Bear County Jail as a condition, 200 hours of community service restitution, DWI intervention, and VIP. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the
Yes.
court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
He just wanted me to let the court know that he is motivated to comply. And he also wanted me to provide this to the court. He's showing he has proof of employment and that he does have a strong support system. His wife's actually here in the third row, and that's just a photo of him with his family. So we just offer that to show that he wants to be a success on probation.
Okay. So, Mr. Mendoza, the court has in its receipt a second violation for high brack reading. So what's going on with you? Now's the time to get the help that you need for any type of alcohol issues you may have. So what's that about?
Sorry about that and take responsibility and
Well, I mean, why are you drinking when you're on bond and you're not supposed to drink?
no excuse.
I asked him the question directly because we actually visited on this weekend, and he's been very upfront. He is an alcoholic. He does want treatment, and I think that's a big step. He's here pleading to the court, and he's the sole provider for his family. So when he does this, he not only hurts himself, but he hurts his children at home.
So why do you think you drink? On this day, with regards to the violation report, they had a high brack reading on May 5th. So why do you drink when you know you're not supposed to? What was going on that day? Do you even remember?
No, please. No excuse.
All right. So here's the thing. This is not just on DWIs, but doubly on DWIs. You're not allowed to drink alcohol at all. That means that whether you're driving or not, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. Do you understand? So it's obvious to the court that you need some help. So we're going to get you some help. If you fail to complete this probation successfully, you're looking at potentially 6 years in the prison. So if you're not going to stop drinking for yourself, then you need to start thinking about your family and thinking about, is that next drink worth potentially 6 years in the prison? But I'm going to give you the help you need with regards to getting control and maintaining your sobriety. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. Proof of employment within 40 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. The state is asking for ignition interlock for half the term. I know that's part of your plea bargain agreement. I think he may need to be on ignition interlock for longer than that.
We would defer to the court on that matter.
All right, so what I'll do, probation, He's gonna be on the ignition interlock till further notice. Do not approach the court at least until half the term has expired if you want that removed. You understand? All right, so that's the ignition interlock till further notice. $60 restitution to Texas DPS for testing. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. He has a choice. He can do 10 days in the Bear County Jail. That would start today. Or he can be on GPS partial, and that will be for work only, and it will be 20 days.
We're requesting GPS in light of his employment, Your Honor.
All right, so there'll be partial GPS for employment only. And that will be for 20 days. Are you able to afford GPS?
Yes, the ankle monitor.
Okay.
You can pay for the monitor.
Yeah.
You're working.
Oh, yes.
All right, there'll be a 2-year license suspension. 200 hours of community service restitution. That will be waived once he completes parenting classes. There should be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. And we'll do a referral to felony drug court. DWI intervention course. DWI education course. Victim impact panel live. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And how many vehicles are at your home?
Just I only want to.
All right, but how many vehicles are at your
Does
home?
your wife also have a vehicle or do you have other vehicles?
Yes.
How many total do you have?
2.
All right, there's gonna be ignition interlock on all vehicles he has access to. So if it's at your house, that means you have access to it. Now, with regards to the ignition interlock for half the term and having it on all vehicles,
Mhm.
you can come to me before half the term if there are some financial issues going on with regards to having it on 2 vehicles.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right, and I'm putting you on the ignition interlock on 2 vehicles because you have a drinking problem and ignition interlock is not stopping it. So this way, at least you won't be able to go from one vehicle to the next vehicle. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Go ahead.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. You have children, maybe grandchildren, right? If somebody, even you, if you're driving while intoxicated, it could have been your grandchildren or your children out there and you hit them. And nobody, I don't know anyone in defense, help me if you've ever heard of anyone who's charged with DWI, who hit someone, injures someone, or kills someone, who says, oh, you know what? When I was going out to drink, in my mind, I was like, hey, I want to get intoxicated and kill someone. Nobody ever says that. They always come to court, they cry, they didn't mean to do it. But at the end of the day, you've injured somebody or taken their life. And I don't want that to happen for you, okay?
Yes.
Probation is, in this court, communication is key with probation. If you have an issue with something that they're asking of you, if you can't get in touch with probation, you can always come back to the court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you, and thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Judge, may I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, County Connection is having a feral hog management. What is that about? Are we managing feral hogs? Isn't that what makes them feral? They're not being managed? I don't know. You know, on Ingram, they always have a bunch of feral hogs running around. They say feral hogs are very dangerous. I don't know.
Larry,
Who's here on Leslie O'Bannon?
I'm Your Honor.
Yes.
I apologize for no tie. I
Mhm.
had her on Thursday's docket.
Okay. Is she
We are
here?
Yeah, she's there in.
Oh, where is she?
Box.
Ah, yes.
We referred her to the mental health docket and
Mhm.
we have not had a reply from them yet. That was
All
2
right,
weeks ago.
Norma, can you check and see what's the referral on the mental health docket?
sent over in April.
Hi. Hi.
Judge, I would like to say on my behalf, I don't need to go to that docket. I'm here in court and I'd like to see out today.
All right, so here's the thing. I'm gonna allow you to discuss things with your attorney. Well, here's the thing. He's here, you're here, so he can speak to you, okay? All right. All right, so here's the thing. Talk to your attorney and then we can come back up.
Okay.
I have family
Thank you.
that want me out too.
Court is calling 2025 CR 0000850 State versus Efren Soto. Hello. Hi. All right, how are you doing?
Doing great.
It's always nice when people ask how you're doing, you know? Did you understand you're charged with theft of property, 2,500 to 30,000 as a state jail felony?
Yes.
Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. This is run concurrent with 2021 CR 11632. There's to be restitution of $10,800 to Mr. Brooks to be paid within the first 60 days of probation. Did you understand that to be the plea? Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, and 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition. Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. What I'm going to do, my understanding is that you're going to have the $10,800 in 60 days. All right, I'm going to recall this for 60 days for sentencing.
And Your Honor, we would like a PSI as well during that time.
All right. Norma, I need a 60-day reset. All right, we'll come back on July 10th for sentencing. And then probation, this will be a PSI and TAP evaluation. All right, is there anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Yes.
I had to take a course before today.
No.
I believe that was last time.
I think.
Oh, it may be related to his motion to revoke. Is that correct?
I think it's, yeah,
It was that too.
and he's already taken
And I
that.
already took the course and I have 2 of
Oh,
the.
so what you'll need to do is speak to probation because those are conditions on that case.
Okay, so I already sent it to her,
Okay,
to the probation officer.
okay.
I just want to make sure.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Oh, God bless you too. And Vashawn,
Yes, Judge.
on that, with regards to the restitution, Ms. Bill, you don't give it to probation if you'll have the complainant's name or the cashier's check the complainant's name, and the state will get it to them. If
Okay.
you send it through probation, it's going to get lost in the system.
Oh,
So who do I, okay, so when I have payments, who can?
You'll make it out to the complainant, let the
Directly
state
to
know.
Mr. Bruce.
Yes,
Okay.
let the state know, and the state will have the advocate, whoever it is, where let you know where it needs to go.
so he came with a partial payment today, but
He does he have a partial payment?
he has a partial.
All right, state. He has a partial payment today for Mr. Brooks.
This, you all did mention that.
So it's best that it not go through probation. So maybe if you can call your advocate down
Oh, sure.
to make sure.
Like,
Yes.
I can do it up for restitution.
All
I
right,
mean, it would have to be in the form of a cashier's check.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Well, not cashier's check, it's
It's a money order.
Money
Yes.
order, I think that money order should work
Yes.
too.
Okay.
As long as it's made out to.
Well,
Mr.
it
Brooks.
has not, it's not
Okay.
filled out yet.
Okay.
Okay, all right, just give that to them.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 0037779 State versus Dominique Celine Escobar. Can I have parties announced for the record? State
State.
defense.
Valentina Kogur on behalf of Ms. Escobar.
And are you Ms. Escobar?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're charged by indictment with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. According to the plea, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at 106 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. Did you understand? And take in consideration County Court Cause number 732-950 and 2025 CR 003757. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, sir.
State is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No conflict.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We would ask the court to follow the plea bargain.
All right. The court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 106 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent. Take in consideration County Court Cause number 732-950, 2025 CR 003757. There should be no contact with Thomas Rojas Navarro III and no contact with Circle K. All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
10, 9, 8, 7, 64.
You're gonna have to change your life. If you're not gonna change your life, you need to write a letter to your children, have it given to them when they're 18, apologize for your actions or lack of supervision in their life, and go on your way. Because children learn from their parents, and you're not being a good example, you understand? And if you are trying to truly be clean and sober, if you can't find a place that will help you when you're released from the Bear County Jail, come back here. I will pick up the phone. I will call someone that will help you get into a program so that you can maintain your sobriety. Otherwise, only two things going to end up happening to you. One, you're going to end up in and out of the Bear County Jail, in and out of prison. You're going to look up, your children are going to be grown. Or the second option is somebody's going to be identifying your body in some field, on some sidewalk, or somewhere else. And if there's nobody who ever comes down and identify your body, they're going to bury you without a headstone. You understand? So this is a chance for you to change your life. And just as a side note, don't get in any relationships with any guys or anybody until you work on you and fix you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.